I've just been sitting here basically all day trying to get myself to think of a video idea. Like, I have had some in my Notion content calendar, but nothing is striking to me like making me feel like I want to film it. And I've had basically no energy this entire week to film anything, but I really want to get a video out on Sunday. And I think I'm just gonna sit here and talk a little bit about that. And like, this is me pursuing my passion, and I am very passionate about it. But as I'm sure have all heard multiple times, when you try and make something that you really love, like a hobby, as your main time work, it can drain it and it can get you burnt out, or just like take the fun and inspiring parts of it away from what you like to do, if that makes sense. I feel like this video might not make any sense at all, but hopefully you will understand what I'm trying to say, even though what I might be saying might not make much sense. But basically, I quit my job. Like, I used to work in retail, and I quit in August to do this and to pursue it, and it has been a really great journey. But I obviously sometimes still get stuck on like ideas, because forcing creativity is never really a good thing. It's never really going to work. You need to kind of let creativity come to you. And so like, my true dream would obviously be to create when I feel called to and inspired, and not having to force myself. But at the same time, I'm trying to be realistic about life, and if I'm trying to build a business and a community online, I do have to be consistent and post fairly often. So there's a really fine line between trying to stay consistent and actually build something online, and also doing it for pure creation and inspiration of like your own artistic self. So it's been quite difficult. Essentially, this video this Sunday was meant to be a update of my artist way journey, like a second month update. And the reality is I haven't done it the past 3 weeks at all, the artist way. The only thing I have done is the morning pages here and there. This entire week I've done it every single day, but the week before that I didn't do it at all, and I was away the whole week on a trip to Germany, so there was that. And these past like 2-3 weeks without me actually really following through with the artist way has also gotten me to think about the same thing, which is I feel like sometimes, for me at least, it's really difficult to go all in on something and be super consistent all the time. Usually the way that my kind of life, energy, motivation, productivity works is that I will have 1 or 2 really good weeks, and then 1 or 2 weeks that are pretty bad, I would say. And I really do not want to be that person that comes on the internet and tries and be like self-diagnosed. But I know that I'm not neurotypical. I am on the wait list at the NHS to get a diagnosis. I was referred to for ADHD. I know quite well the symptoms, and so I'm almost certain, but I don't want to ever blame or reason anything with that, because I don't have an official medical diagnosis, and so it's not going to be like my first go-to, especially not online. I don't want to come through as someone saying that I have this, especially because it could also be other things. Like, neurodivergency is a huge spectrum, and so again, I just really don't want to self-diagnose anything. The only thing I know I have for sure, like certain and told to me by a doctor, is anxiety and PCOS. So I have enough going on. Oh, and migraines as well. But yeah, typically I will have 1 or 2 really good weeks and then 1 or 2 bad weeks. And sometimes it's like 2 good weeks in a row and then like 1 bad week, or sometimes it can be like 1 really good week and then 2 bad weeks, and it just really varies. And so for me to generally try and be like super consistent with my content, usually on those 1 or 2 weeks that I'm not doing so well, it takes it like everything out of me to be able to do that. And this week, unfortunately, is just one of those weeks where I have been quite down. Like right now, I'm literally on the couch under blankets. And just to kind of clarify, this week has been the first week of daylight savings. And so that makes sense why I'm feeling this way. Like, there is a very clear reason as to why. The sun is now setting at like 4:30. And so there is no sun after 5. And my mind has literally been trying to handle it. And I have been feeling like 5 p.m. is basically like time for me to go to sleep. I have had no motivation past that time. And right now, as I'm filming this, let me check my watch, it's 7:50 p.m. And yeah, this whole day, because like I said, I need to upload by Sunday. Today is Thursday, so I literally just have tomorrow, because Saturday, Sunday, I already have so much going on. So I have between today and tomorrow to come up with a video, and I don't even know if this is a video that I'm going to post. Right now, I literally just forced myself to vent to the camera, and I truly don't think this is gonna make it. If it does, then hello internet. Here is a little sneak peek into what my brain sounds like. But basically, I just wanted to pick up the camera and record something because I haven't recorded anything since 2 weeks time, because like I said, the last week I was away on a trip in Germany, so the week before that is when I pre-filmed like 2-3 videos. So I haven't picked up the camera, and that's another thing, is that like when I don't have like a consistent habit with filming because I was away and I still had to pre-film, I lose that momentum. And so this week, trying to get the momentum back, but at the same time, it being daylight savings as well, my brain has just lost the momentum and everything like that. So if you are also having to do something, not necessarily content creation, but just anything this week, and you feel like you just can't get yourself to do it, could be daylight savings, it could just be that you're having an off week. And I feel like I like to be nice to myself, but I feel like the internet isn't nice to people. And so I am fine to like take a week to rest and to prioritize like self-care and do things that just make me feel better. And I realize that like daylight savings is happening and that my mental health has its ebbs and flows. And so not every single week is going to be amazing. Every day is different, every month and week, whatever. And I kind of lost my train of thought with where I was going with here, but I think it's kind of like to remind you that if you needed this message, to know that you don't need to be at your 100% every day, every week, every month. That's normal. We're human. We are entering a season now that is literally meant to be taken slower, to rest, to recharge. That is what nature calls us to do. But obviously, as humans, we want to be productive all the time, all year round. And that's just, it's just not, I don't know, not what we're really supposed to be doing, right? I guess this little video, again, if this does go up, I still don't know if I'm gonna post this or not. I have to watch it back and see if I can make it make sense. But if this does go up, then I just want it to be like a reminder that it's okay to not be perfect all the time. And for example, for me personally, what I'm telling myself is, yeah, this might be extremely, like if this does go up on YouTube, this would be clearly a very low effort video, but I never know if this little low effort video could help someone else who may be feeling like they're not doing enough. And clearly I'm not really doing enough right now, but at the same time, I'm okay with that. And so I'm hoping that that can help you, or some of you, a handful, to know that it's okay to have bad days, weeks, months even, and you know, we can always bounce back. Every single day is a chance to start over. Every minute is a chance to start over even. And so this is a message for you and for me that it's fine, it's okay. And for me, basically, it's just like not every single upload is going to be perfect, and that's fine. I mean, everyone also says like what 80% of your, I don't forgot what the quote is. I think it's like 80% of your success comes from 20% of your efforts or something like that. Whatever the quote is, I will insert it here again if this actually makes it live. Just to keep that in mind, it's not always going to be 100% amazingness, but that's okay. And that's my little spiel. I think I'm going to now retreat back to doing nothing on the couch and not talking to the camera. Yeah. Also, I turned 25 in like a few days on the 18th of November, and I'm really excited. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking now. If this makes it online and you're watching this video and this has helped you, let me know in the comments down below, as that will mean a lot to me. And if for any reason this resonated with you and you want to check out more videos of my page, maybe you like my vibe, then definitely do so, as I would obviously appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna go now.